Oh man, what's up YouTube? I'm back. Look, shooting this one from outdoors because we got some outdoor toys to play with. Father's Day, my wife ended up getting me something I've been needing for years, man. I'm what they call a Renaissance man, and I'm always doing crap outside. Never owned a chainsaw, so I just did it by hand with a hand saw, or maybe, you know, one of those battery powered reciprocating saws, something like that. But she gives me a chainsaw, man. It's the Ryobi, let me get this model number right. Ryobi RY3716 chainsaw. It's a 16-inch chainsaw, 37 cc's, and this bad boy is plenty enough for me to use in my yard. I don't know what kind of work you be doing in your yard, but this was plenty for me. You can't see it right now, but I got piles upon piles upon piles of trees, and this is actually round 2 or round 3. I don't know. One of them, I've actually gone through my yard, trimmed up all my trees, got all these crazy loose limbs all over the place. And the reason I'm out here today is because we got this this pergola right here, and there wasn't enough sun being casted on my plants to help them grow, because those back there are getting plenty of sunlight and they're growing all tall and big, while these are all short. So I needed some more sunlight out here, man. So I went up there on the ladder and opened it up a little bit to get a little more sunshine. But let me bring this thing in here so y'all can see what's up. All right, so far I have been loving this thing. A couple of features that I really like about it is that it's really easy to start if you follow the directions. I'm not a directions reader, so I couldn't get it right the first try. I was skipping stuff, right? Thinking I know what I'm doing. It is gas powered, so you gotta go through a process, man. So it's got, you know, clearly, let me hold it right here. It's kind of dirty up underneath there, by the tree sap and stuff. But it's clearly marked. It's got directions 1 through 8. And if you follow the directions to the T, you're not gonna be pulling your arm out. It's only like, I don't know, 3 to 5 pulls you gotta do. Sometimes not even that many. Sometimes it'll start up right away if you follow the directions the right way. I really do appreciate that, because I think everybody who started a lawnmower or a gas weed eater or something like that has had that struggle right there. But everything is easy to use. Ergonomics are good. You got this safety latch right here, to where if you have to push the safety latch down with the palm of your hand, and then you can pull the trigger. You got your on-off button right here. Let me zoom in there so you can see that. You got your on-off switch right there. You got your choke right here, and you got your fuel right there, where you can squeeze some in there. Now, the one flaw I do, I ain't gonna call it a flaw, because a lot of stuff out there like that. And I got that tree sap on me, man. Anyways, the one thing I do not like about it, and you can't really get past it on a lot of gas-powered equipment, especially small engines, is that you have to mix the oil and the gas together. So, you know, a lot of my stuff is just straight up gasoline, and then the oil goes into one side. But this one, it has the chain oil that you put on this side, I think. Yeah, that's the chain oil. But then you have to make sure you have to have your fuel and oil mixture. Not a deal breaker at all, because once it's done, and you only got to change that out every blue moon, right? But other than that, that's pretty much everything I don't like about it, which is just one thing. But everything else I love, man. This thing is super lightweight. I actually used it, you know, I consider myself a pretty strong guy. I actually used it one-handed while I was on the ladder. So it's actually pretty lightweight. And like I said, it's a 16-inch blade, so you can reach out there and get some stuff if you need to. You know, I'm not a lumberjack, and I wouldn't suggest you go chopping down big redwood oaks with this thing. But it does carry just enough power for use around the household. You know, I don't know if there was a storm coming, or you just need to do some trimming of your trees. But I know I've actually paid a couple of guys a good, I don't know, $400 to $600 to come out and trim my trees before, man. And with the cost of this and a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears, man, you can get it done pretty easily. Last but not least, it actually does come with a carrying case. Let me put it down and go get the box real quick. Oh, all right, so you got this carrying case, man. Let me put this inside real quick. But basically, it's this hard ABS plastic carrying case where you can just hold it by the handle just like this. Nice and sturdy, nothing is getting in there. Let me see here. It actually has, as you saw inside of there, I put this this chain guard. This chain guard, actually, if you just squeeze it a little bit, it'll slide on pretty easily. I do need to clean this thing off before I actually put it away. But if you just squeeze a little bit, you can get that little chain, that little edge guard off right there. I don't know if you can see it, but you can get that little edge guard off right there. You can actually detach that if you want to. That way you can plunge into things. I keep it on because I'm more of a cutter than a plunger. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, you just squeeze a little bit, put that on right there, and then let me lift this up a little bit. If you line the notches up like that, it slides in, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. Just line it up, slides right in, and it's in the box, and it's pretty much locked in place. Then you just close the lid like that, put your latches down. It's safe. Nobody's gonna bump into it and cut themselves, or, you know, do any kind of craziness like that. and it's in the box locked away nice and tight. So I love this thing, man. It was a great Father's Day gift. I really appreciated it, but this thing has already paid for itself inside of the couple of weeks I've already had it, and it's just the first or second go around with it. Anyways, I ain't no lumberjack, man. I'm just doing reviews, and I love that chainsaw. But anyways, before I get out of here, y'all tap on that like button and smash on that subscribe button. I'll see y'all at the next one.